Hey everybody, Wendy Devereaux here. Welcome to my channel. If you would like to see how I made this 3-piece canvas painting, then please keep watching. So for today's DIY, I'm going to be using 3 11-inch by 14-inch canvases, and my colors are going to be teal and white. I have some teal paints that I want to use up before they get all clumpy on me. And this is a new glitter. It's Teal Spin It brand, and I just have it in a shaker bottle. And I'm going to be using silvers, my absolute favorite rhinestone bling wrap. And I am going to be using my mini mirror tiles today, but I'm not going to show how I adhere them on my canvases because I want to get my videos shorter, and I have lots of videos out there showing how I put those on. And all of the boring stuff in the back there, I will leave a complete list of all my items in the description box below, and I will point them out as I'm adhering them to my canvas. So yeah, you guys, let's get started. Okay, so for this piece, I'm going to be gluing my canvases like this. And for this piece, I want the center canvas to have the striping effect, and I want these two pieces to just be solid paint. So I'm just going to start painting my 2 canvases here in solid, and I'm going to be using a teal folkArt, and it's a satin finish. So I'm just going to go ahead I'm just using a flat brush. I just spray it a little bit with some water. Okay, I'm going to paint my sides. I'm not too sure if I'm going to put mini mirror tiles on the sides of my canvases for this piece. Then come straight down with my brush strokes. And I'm most likely going to need a couple of coats of this on my canvas. Okay, so now I'm going to do my 3rd canvas, the one that is going to be in the front. I'm going to use my Wicker White Shiny Brilliant. And then I'm going to add the same teal folkArt that I have for my solid ones. I can tell right now I'm going to have too much teal, so I'm going to have to add more white. And this is some Aquamarine Metallic CraftSmart. Just want a little variation in the teal color for this 3rd canvas. And I know I'm going to have too much paint, but I need to add more white to this one. Okay, and this is a 2-inch flat brush. And I don't think I really need to spray it with water because I have a lot of paint on here, but I'm going to anyway. If for no other reason but out of habit. Okay, I'm just going to load up my brush here. Just going to get those round corners. And go straight up my canvas. Just gonna turn this around and try something here. Because my teal striping, I want it a little thicker up top here. Once this is dry, I will, depending on if I decide to put mini mirror tiles along the edge of my canvases or not. If I don't, then I'm going to come back and paint these sides in the teal so that they're the same as my other two canvases. Okay, so my paint is all dry, and I did end up painting along the sides of this canvas in the solid teal because I didn't know whether I was going to put the mini mirror tiles along the side, and I have decided that I am because I think it will look a little more finished that way. I will do my mini mirror tiles on this top piece first because it's just easier to work with it this way, right, than in one long piece. And then once that's done, I will bring you back. Okay, my mini mirror tiles are on my top canvas, and yes, it does look much better from the side. And unfortunately, I couldn't line them up without having two spaces. So I have these gems. They're flat back gems. I think I picked them up from Michael's a long time ago. And I think putting the square ones in the corner, kind of in a diamond shape like that, will work out really well for this piece. But unfortunately, they're a little scuffed up. So I'm going to have to spruce those up a little bit, and I'll do that a little later on. Right now, I just want to glue my three canvases together. Okay, so I've decided to offset my center one a little bit, and I think this will look really sharp this way. So I've just kind of eyeballed it, and you want to make sure that the measurement from here to here, here to here, here to here is fairly close. You don't want it slanted too much, right? And you can go ahead and measure it, but I've just basically eyeballed it and it looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and just outline, make an outline here, because I am going to glue even here around just to give it some extra support. Okay, and I'm going to be using my E6000, and I'm also going to be using my hot glue gun just to anchor the pieces together. Okay, I'm just going to go along my pen mark here. And I have them overlapped here because when I turn it around and put my pops or my craft sticks on the back, it'll just reinforce it a little bit better. Okay, and then the frame on these are about 1 inch thick. So I'm going to come in a little bit more with my E6000. And then that'll give it lots of support when it's dry. Okay, and then I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to go down the center and then get it placed on there. Okay, so now it is time to reinforce the back, and I'm going to be using some large craft sticks. I'm just going to put a bead of E6000 . I just want to make sure that this craft stick here doesn't go past the bottom of my canvas. And I'm just going to reinforce here with a bit of my hot glue. And while these are turned over, I've got 2 little rolls of washi tape, one on either corner, just to support these 2 canvases so that they're not hanging, right? Okay, and then I'm going to make a crisscross, something like that. I think that'll give it more support than just going straight across. And then I think I'm going to just add some hot glue on some of these edges. And while I have this turned over, I'm just going to use some command strips, some medium command strips. And the medium holds 12 pounds, so that's going to be plenty. There. Okay, and then that'll be ready for me to hang it up. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is add some of my Teal glitter, my Spin It brand Teal glitter, onto my 2 solid canvases. And I'm going to do that with some Mod Podge. Just going to mix it in with my Mod Podge, and then I'm also going to give it a light dusting as well while my Mod Podge is still wet. This is just the gloss Mod Podge. Okay, just going to take a foam brush here and put a nice even coat. I'm going to avoid my mirror tiles on the side of the top canvas, and I'm going to be adding crushed glass and glitter here anyway, but I don't want Mod Podge on my mini mirror tiles. Okay, just got a little bit of glitter here. I'm going to put it in between my thumb and my index finger, come up nice and high, and just sprinkle it along nice and evenly. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Okay, remember my 4 little gems for my corner? Since I have my Mod Podge, I still have some Mod Podge here, I'm going to paint them a little bit just to camouflage the imperfection of the gem, the marks on it. Okay, so the next thing that I have to do is add my mini mirror tiles to the front of these 2 canvases along with my bling wrap. And I thought I would do a row of 2 and a row of 1 with my favorite rhinestone bling wrap in the center. So I decided against putting mini mirror tiles around the bling wrap on the inside because I actually like the look of this instead. And now I'm going to add my crushed glass and glitter, and I'm adhering it with my Tri-Art liquid glass. It's a pouring medium, and I just have it in a squeeze bottle for now. And I have my clear crushed filler glass from Michael's, Ashland brand, just comes in these little jugs. And my Teal glitter, and this is the specialty silver glitter. It looks like silver leaf, and I also have some silver glitter. So I'm going to start, I need to camouflage the seam where I've glued my canvases together, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm just going to add my silver fine glitter. And then I'm going to go straight across my canvas in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to use a sponge brush. I like the tips of these to make a nice crisp icicle. Just straightening out my liquid glass so I have a nice even amount all the way along my canvas. And I'll just bring it right to the edge here. And then I think I'll start in the middle with some longer making my icicles a little bit longer than I normally would for a canvas this size because of my other two panels. I'm not going to be putting any crushed glass or glitter on there except for what is there right now. So because this center one is basically the star of the show, right? Okay, I think I'll be happy with that. And I'm going to start with my silver just to get on those peaks. I don't think they're drying, but I just want to get something on the peaks of them. That's all that I want for the crushed glass. Now I'm going to add my specialty silver. And I have a lot of liquid glass exposed because I want a lot of this teal glitter for this piece. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, so this is all dry and ready for me to brush off. Okay, so now it's time to put on my little corner gems to camouflage the spaces here. Trying to decide whether I want them hanging over like so, and I think I do. I'm just going to use some E6000 because I have it out. It's definitely overkill for something as light as these. Okay, everybody, here's the finished look. I am really pleased with this design. I'm glad I put that center canvas over to the left a little bit more onto the one plain canvas. And my whole idea was kind of a backdrop for the main center canvas. And that's why I didn't want to put any crushed glass on there. Unfortunately, I had to do something with the seams. Otherwise, I would not have put anything there. I think the next time I'm going to try sticking my mini mirror tiles on with E6000, and then I won't be concerned with gluing the top canvas right on top of the mini mirror tile. I'm going to try that the next time. Oh, this is so sparkly. It's always sparkly. And these little gems were the perfect solution for the space, that little space that I ended up with. That teal glitter is beautiful. I'm almost tempted to outline the two plain canvases with the crushed glass and glitter going around the perimeter, just because I had to use it along here. Let me know in the comments what you think, if I should do that or not. Oh, this is so pretty though. Oh, what a beautiful design with these smaller rectangle canvases. Love it. And that silver specialty glitter. Wow, that sparkles. I'm just trying to get it so the light hits it and you can really appreciate the sparkle on this. And I do like a lot of the teal glitter poking through that crushed glass in the middle here, because it goes great with the plain canvases, right? Because it's the darker of the glitters. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload all my future videos. And as always, you guys, I so appreciate you taking the time to watch, and God bless.